It's Jumble July, week 1.
Shave it up!
Hey everybody, Clean Shaver here. I'm going to do one of those rare talk while I shave videos tonight, and lucky you guys, it's with a straight. No, really, I'm going to do that tonight. So I'm going to do a week in review of my first week of Jumble July. Tonight's the 7th, and I usually shave at night, so I'm going to do that tonight. So let's get started. It's Tobacco Tuesday, so I'm doing tobacco. This is the only time I'm going to be able to do tobacco this whole month, so it better be good. I've got that blooming. I've got my tobacco aftershave in place. My Sterling 5/8 quarter hollow, and I've got my Avon Gentleman Regiment bore 18mm knot. I don't use that brush very often, so I figured, let's break it out. So let's get started. Now, so I've got my bloom water here. Let's talk about how the week's gone, shall we? So, day 1, I wanted to start out with some of the soaps that are more industry standards, right? So I started off with Spike. Now, Spike is one of those soaps that a lot of people really like, but it's less well known about. It performs great, and of course, the razor and the brush that I used along with it were fantastic. I used my Gem Micromatic Open Comb that it was made in like 1929, something like that. And it's brass. I used my brass one. I have a nickel-plated one as well, but I decided to go with my brass because it's newer and it's cooler. Let's face it. And I also used my Scott Pavkovich Ghost Trails Tulip 2-band, right? 2-band? Actually, that was a 3-band, excuse me. So I used that brush. Great brush, one of my favorites. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm getting a great lather here. Check that out. Of course, it helps to have a good bowl. So, I think I named that shave, I Got Spiked, because it was a great shave. I really enjoyed it. So that was day 1. Great shave that day. I think I'm gonna have to add a little bit of water here because I want good slick lather. There we go, yeah. So day 1 went great. Great start to the month. Now day 2 got thrown off a little bit because, idiot that I am, lucky idiot that I am, I signed up for a bunch of pass-arounds. And so I was like, oh great, now this is going to throw off my entire month. Luckily though, the first pass-around that I got, I've got a couple waiting, that I think I'm just going to take some samples of and pass them around, or pass them on, and wait until the end of the month to do them. But first one that I got was Sir Hair, and everybody knows that I really like Sir Hair products. Mindy Marion does a great job with them. The soaps, the first edition didn't do that well, but the second edition that they've done is very, very good. This one in particular was their barbershop scent. And I actually already had the barbershop soap. So I went ahead and I took a picture of the new one because it's got the label on it, but I have an older tub that doesn't have the label on it. So I took the picture of the nicer looking tub. But basically the same soap. So I did that. And I also got their Gentleman scented head shave oil, which I did a review of the Beach Bum scent a while back and really enjoyed it. That one, the Beach Bum scent, reminded me of Getting some left hand action in here. It reminded me of the smell of birthday cake. Whereas the gentleman was actually just a much more refined, more gentlemanly smell. I don't know that I can describe it succinctly, but it was very good. Not your over-the-top scent. It was very nice. And of course, I forgot about how good the post-shave feel was on it. Very good. And with that, with the head shave on that, actually and on the face shave, I used the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements double open comb. My first go around with that razor. Excellent razor. Let's see. It looks mean, but it's not. It's a great shaver. And especially, I mean, I put a feather blade in there, and you know how feathers are kind of infamous for, you know, killing people in their sleep. Man, it toned that feather right down. It was great. So, kudos to Douglas Smythe on that one. Great job. I better speed up telling you about my shaves. Yeah, and on day 2, I used my Bob Barber Buffalo Horn 2-band. That is a great little brush, and it is pretty small. It fits really small in your hand, but it's a lathering giant. I love it. This boar brush isn't doing too bad. It's a little awkward sometimes because it's such a long handle, but can't argue with the lather. Works really well. Of course, I'm using tobacco, but whatever. Okay, now day 3. Day 3 was one of those shaves that you kick yourself afterwards thinking, why didn't I do this more frequently? I used Parasso Grain with my Smog 620. Samag. I don't know. Samag. I think it's the Portuguese way to say it is Samag. But, so I used the Samag 620, which is a boar brush, a dyed hair boar brush, which, still a great brush. I don't care that it's dyed. And Parasso Green, like I said. And then is the double open comb again. And it was great. I mean, that soap, again, I don't know why I don't use it more often, but there's a reason it's an industry standard. It glides like nothing else. Makes a super, super easy lather. And the refreshment factor on it, I mean, that stuff is just, it's the perfect amount of menthol in there, menthol and eucalyptus. During the summer months especially. Just makes for a stellar shave. I really enjoyed it. Now with the double open comb, I've generally been using the Maggard MR5 razor. My only fault that I can find with the double open comb is that it just doesn't, the handle that comes with it is just too short for my liking. Too short and too light. The head of the double open comb is very light. And so I like the weight that the MR5 adds to it, the weight and the grip. That's the only negative thing I can say about the double open comb. So that I don't necessarily care for the handle, but that's a personal preference thing. So you can't, I find no fault with its performance. as for day 4, so day 4 was the 4th of July. I wanted to do something a little bit fun, a little more festive, and it was just a really, really hot day here. I mean, and I was tired. I'd gone and I posted a picture on my feed on Facebook that I took my father-in-law and climbed a mountain. Went all the way up to 10,000 feet. Went to a car show that day with our family, which was all fun. It was great, but it was just hot. It was really hot. And so I wanted to cool down a little bit. I used Katie's Bubbles Water Eucalyptus, which is a great watermelon and peppermint and eucalyptus scent. And I had several people ask me, how much presence does the watermelon have? Because that's apparently an issue. I mean, I don't like the taste of watermelon, call me crazy, but I like the smell of it. So, as far as that goes, got a little hair there. The scent of the watermelon is really not all that present. It adds a little bit of sweetness. But it's really not bad. The eucalyptus and peppermint is what you get the most of. Ooh, I'm a little rough on my lip there. Oh well. And then, so I used my Smog 730 HD, which is a 3-band Badger. Love that brush. Probably shouldn't be talking while I'm shaving my lip. But just a great shave that day. Wonderful. Felt great. Also used a Gillette New Type clothes bar in brass that I recently acquired. And great shave. Great shave. Now, on Sunday, the 5th, day 5, it was Soap Commander Passion. I also used the V-Long 13070 horsehair brush, which I think I've talked about before. It is just a lathering beast. Produced a great slick lather, especially for using this. I used the straight on Sunday, and it was magnificent. I also used the double open comb to polish up a couple spots along my jawline. That's like the trickiest spot on my neck. So it was using the double open comb to polish up my neck a little bit, and it was great. Then day 6, so we're closing up the week here. I used my Gillette New Type open comb in brass with a Voskhod blade. I did a head and face shave on that one. Again, used the V-Long. And had Mike's Naturals peppermint and rosemary. Which anybody who uses Mike's knows that they make a great lather. Very cooling, very refreshing shave with that one. And used cold water and a little bit of wet shaving products for fresh aftershave on that. So, excellent shave. Now, today, I'll show you the picture to back with my my Avon Gentleman's Regiment boar brush. Sterling 5/8 quarter hollow straight, and Tobacco aftershave, as well as some Soap Commander Integrity aftershave balm, because every time I shave with a straight, let's face it, I need to do the balm, because it's just a little bit, I'm still not great with it, but talking probably doesn't help. Oh well. Now, little teaser for you guys. I am working on something for the month of August. I've always got something going in my mind. It never stops. You can ask my wife. I always have new ideas of things to do. So I've got something a little bit fun. I'm just going to tease it right now. I'm not going to give you everything. But it involves my channel, my Facebook page, where I'll put all the information. And it involves Shave Revolution. Going to be a little contest for everybody out there. Justin Park has agreed to sponsor the contest and make some prizes for everybody as a little incentive to participate. And you'll have to make sure that you subscribe to my channel to find out all the details. If you're not already subscribed, click the link down there. And also make sure to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter at The Clean Shaver. Facebook is facebook.com/thecleanshaver. I'm on Google+, follow me there. I'll put the contest rules and everything there as well. So keep an eye out for that. It is going to be a lot of fun and hopefully drive some great participation from a lot of people that don't come out of the woodwork very often. So we'll see if we can make that happen. So anyway, that's going to be in August. Stay tuned for more information. Click the links down below to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter. I'm working on getting Instagram going. I am on VoiceByte. Follow me there. I'll put the link down below. And also Google+. Love to hear from you guys. Put any comments or questions that you have down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe to my channel, and be sure to share with anybody that you'd like to, that you think might be interested in the contest that's going to be coming up. So stay tuned. Thanks for being here, everybody. Be smooth. We'll see you next time.
Shave it up!